What's up, YouTubers? This is Mr. Wilson again, back again for the second time, making a video of my opinions, and this is only about my opinions. What I want to talk about today is WWE 2K15. It's getting ready to release in a couple months, and I've been playing this since WrestleMania. Back in the Nintendo days, the first Nintendo, and I'm a wrestling fan. But anyways, the best one was No Mercy, I believe. WrestleMania 2000, WCW versus NWO, WCW versus NWO Revenge. Those are the best 4 wrestling games, hands down. Maybe SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, on PlayStation 2, I believe it was. But anyway, the series is kind of becoming like Madden. I really haven't got into it and played it, sat down and really played it like I used to back with those 4 games a long time ago. Back in the Nintendo 64 days. But the series is kind of, I know they come out with new things like the WrestleMania, 30 years of WrestleMania, that was kind of good, but they always seem to leave things out. And my thing is, why are these games, the systems are so advanced now, but you can't do little things like they used to do back in the Nintendo 64 days, when you can grab a wrestler and drag them underneath the ring, or not underneath the ring, but underneath the ropes, and taunt on the top of the turnbuckle or something like that, and have an actual door that you can come out of the cage. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I know there's a couple things just missing. Excuse me, from the game that the Nintendo 64 had back in its game. I don't understand it, man. It's ridiculous how game developers, and the WWE series is not the only one. Madden, for example. Let's not get started on Madden. They bring stuff back and say, oh, it's brand new, when you had it about 4 or 5 years ago. But anyway, back to WWE. The game could be just that much more better if they had the little simple things that we had before in the series that I mentioned a couple minutes ago. Another example, besides grabbing your opponent and grabbing them out of the ring, when you pick a character, why do you have 3 to 4 different characters that you gotta maybe pay for or get during a story or something like that on the game, and it's the same guy? Remember back in the Nintendo 64 days, where you can get 4 different versions of Sting. You had the Beach Sting, the NWO Sting with the red on, the WCW Sting with the white face paint. All you had to do was push the C button, I think it was, and you can flip the different costumes. Now on the new systems, you gotta either buy the new costume or get them by beating 20 different men or something. It's crazy, man. Just put the guy on the game and say, hey, here's his different costumes. Like if I got Kevin Nash, you should have Kevin Nash, Diesel, the Oz, whoever this guy was, and however many characters he was, just put him on the game. If he on the game, Give us his characters. Like Mankind. You got Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack. If you got the guy, give him the costumes. That's another thing that WWE has been missing. I don't know, man. It's maybe it's just, like I said, maybe it's just me, but some of these games that's been around for a long time, like Madden, like WWE, NBA Live, NBA 2K. See, I'm a sports gamer, and if it wasn't for sports, I probably wouldn't have got into video games. Even though I was a young little kid playing Mario Brothers and things like that, the game that got me into playing video games was, I believe it was 10-Yard Fight, or I don't know, it was Double Dribble or something like that. And then I got introduced to Mario Brothers, and because I was a sports fanatic first and wanted to play a sports video game. Sports video game got me into these other games. So, I don't know what that was. But anyway, like I said, some of these games need to just go back to the way they were before. Don't leave nothing out. Put it all in. And stop taking away some of the good stuff and then just reintroducing it 2-3 years down the line and say, oh, we got new stuff. Hate that. Come up with some new ideas, but leave the good stuff in. Stop taking it out. What's another thing about WWE 2K15 that I would like to see is some different match types. Maybe go back to the backstage fights. Being able to fight in the crowd. It's just a whole bunch of things that they can do that they can do that they had before. Bring it all back. Whatever you did in No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, WCW versus Raw, WCW versus NWO, and The Revenge. Whatever you did on that game, bring it back. Copy it. Make the graphics more shinier because you can do that now. You got more power. You got more memory. I don't understand why you can't make a good, solid wrestling game. Stop taking that stuff out. Bring it back. Till next time, this is Dietrich, aka Mr. Wilson. Holla at you later.